You want a treat, puppy? You want a treat, puppy? Hmm? You want a treat, puppy? Little mean. What you mean, little self? You so mean. And you such a sweetheart too. You a mean sweetie. Good morning, blessed. I know I'm late. We reside in a dead zone. As soon as I figure out the Wi-Fi situation, I'm gonna start popping up. Good morning, Michelle. Huh. You know they want to see you. You know they want to see you, EJ. Come, sit. Uh, don't you touch it. Don't you touch it. Don't you touch it. Good puppy. Not yet. Okay. Huh. Bye. Here you go, Bear. I ain't forget you, gang. Huh. Good morning. There you go, get some tea. I am. As soon as I find a place, I'm drinking coffee. It's a little sweet. It's a little sweet. She made this. It's a little sweet. Just a little bit. Right. It is a little sweet. Cut that with something. Oh, I'm sorry, Bear. My fault, gang. Hmm, my fault, man. Hmm. Bear, I ain't got nothing else, gang. This all I got. You just gonna eat two pieces? Hmm. Good morning. Oh, my fault. I done missed comments and all that. Good morning, cat. Mm, I got one now. Cat, forgive me if I neglect you. Forgive me. Mm, boy, mm. Mm. But my girlfriend is on her period. So, you know what I'm saying? She got it. It's going through maintenance. Good morning, cat. I'm telling you, it's just going through maintenance right now. They running the they running the clean. They is running the cleaner. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said it. Yes, I'm saying that. Good morning. Not for real. Oh no, I ain't on my period. Uh-uh. I ain't no, no. I've been on my period the whole time I was single. Right? I'm talking about I have. Look, I done started writing this book, right? I done started writing this book, right? I'm writing a book, and my girlfriend not gonna come up in it. I might just shout her out just on the stream just because I can, but My girlfriend not gonna come up with it. I am close to the no turning back point. Almost almost close to 1,200. You remember where I left off at? Y'all wanna hear some more? Y'all wanna hear some more of this? You wanna hear a couple more? You wanna hear a couple more words to this? Put your hand up. This so crazy. You remember where I left off at? You do? You do? What Junior with his mom. So how did you meet? I came to make a friend, and I don't want to leave. Good morning, sir. Ryan. I'm talking about you put your hands up, huh? Y'all put your hands up, man. Okay, so he's so little, right? But Junior is a menace, right? Junior got the energy of me and the Gene put together, right? Chase him, right? You got to chase him, because his big sister is a pit bull, right? So, nah, we working on getting Bear to stop biting Coco. Guess you need a PO box there. No, just Amazon. Send it to the UPS. That's what I was trying to find out. He looks sharper than bow tie. We gonna change that. We can get him a harness, right? Get him a harness. These are. I can't say they farm animals because it's not a farm, right? It's just a whole bunch of land, right? I'm talking about there is a whole bunch of they got land, and you know what I'm saying. It's a different Barry EJ City dog. Hey, did you eat his treat? You a you fat greedy. Bear. I love you. I can't stand you. I love you. Don't look at him like he did something to you. Now he gonna bite you. And when he do, it sounds like a ranch. Nah, it ain't really a ranch. It's a couple horses around though. Right. They on the other side though. They on the other side. They on the other side. Right. You gotta ride some over there. Ah, that is crazy. You gotta ride some over there like a gator or a four wheeler. You gotta ride on the other side. She not fat. We not blessed. We not finna go into that conversation. And the Jane fat, right? She is fat, right? For her age and her weight, she is right on the borderline of being. The doctor says she could stay right there. If she stay right here her whole life, she is gonna be okay. But Anna Jean is a junkie. She is adorable. She can run. I've been running the life out of. You been forward? No, no. I told myself I would not get on another four wheeler, another dirt bike, a motorcycle. I don't do them no more. Yes, I've ridden all of them. Not one of them turned out like they were supposed to, right? Because I make bad decisions. Can I live with that? I live with. Right? My therapist told me to stop calling myself stupid. Y'all ain't tell me where I stopped at. Y'all want to hear some more of this before I get over it? And then Jane got a little drunk in her trunk. Not a little bit. Not a little bit. She got more than a little bit. Remember, you so picky, man. Her. You not stupid either. Yes, I am. Hmm. I'm not putting her bear. Look. Mm, 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 mm. Don't turn your nose up at me. Here, I'm gonna give it to EJ. Hmm. Fatty, you want this? You could just take the whole thing if you want to. No, my fault, man. Here, man. Here, 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 man. Here. Come on, come on, come on. Cause I see right now what your mission is. Right, your mission is you. You want to take my lap? Don't look at me like that out the corner of your eye. You stopped it at the last 88 days. Respectfully. 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 Okay, here, let me hear it. I'm gonna continue the story. Oh yeah, I'll show y'all Coco, but I keep Coco and Bear and EJ. Coco a rough and tumble puppy until Coco till we can figure out how to get Coco to calm down. I can't. No, I'm not no. But they see each other all the time. Like, but Coco to jump on you type of puppy. That's why Junior like that. Junior fight Coco. Or you the guy who said EJ come water. I am. My name Day. Hi. Nice to meet you. Body shaming EJ is demure and mindful. She is demure. No, she not. She a treat junkie. Right? She's a treat junkie and a drooler. Don't you let her pretty facade fool you into not knowing who the puppy is behind the cuteness. Right? Don't get tricked by that. Right? Edna Jean is a demanding. She pretty. Oh, she's gorgeous. Right? Look at her. Look at her. But look at her face. Look at her. Look at her. Cause I got a treat in my hand. Run the treat past the camera. Look down. All the way. All the way down. But she a good baby. Don't touch it. You know I love you. Right? You know I love you, right? You know I love you, right? Get it. I'm talking about. But she's a good chunky baby. Oh look, y'all here. Y'all want me to start over? All right. Here, let's start at the beginning. Right, let's start at the beginning quick, right? Because I need to do a reread anyway. The only thing important in any situation is the five W's: when, where, what, who, and why. When did it happen? Where I was at when it happened? What actually happened? Who was involved in what actually happened? And last but not least, why did it actually happen in the first place? My only pro Oh, see, I'm glad I'm reading this. The only problem I'm having now is the same one I always had when I stop what I'm doing and tell another part of the story. I always say my life is a series of extremely unfortunate, interesting events. Bless me. And nothing has changed about it. I would beat around the bush and say a whole bunch of true things that don't have nothing to do with nothing before I say the hard thing, but I'm trying something new here. When I when I parted ways with the representative, I told myself and the world that I was going on a 120-day fast from women while I got myself back together. It lasted 88 days. No need to attach a name to 88 because me and you both know that I'm not gonna use her real name anyway. I don't want to get sued on the front end and on the back end. 88 sounds a little more interesting, respectfully. Just backstory. But this word gets a little tricky. As a matter of fact, let me keep it all the way funky with you and really get the hard part out of the way. At some point during the first 88 days of the 120, me, Barrett, EJ, and Dude that used to be with me went to Maine. And I already know you want me to go into deep detail about who Dude that used to be with me is, but I can't bring myself to do it. Dude did a few things that I told him not to do. Like, literally told him not to do. Like, literally told him not to do. Do you think he listened? I don't have to tell you that he didn't. So now in my life, for the rest of my life, he will forever be known as Dude. I only say this because people ask me all the time, where's Dude that used to be with you at? And I am tired of individually telling him he did something I told him not to do to a few different people that love us to pieces. Have I told you that one of my phone numbers public? I know I have. But let me tell you again, so we have a crystal clear understanding of why one of my phone numbers is public. I own Fresh Out ENT, a business, and every business has to have a phone number for Google. I never really make that part clear when I tell people my number is public. And that's also the reason my phone stays on DND. Do not disturb. But for some odd reason, it didn't work when 88 called and it turned the radio off. So I answered the phone. Why did I answer the phone though? Probably because I make bad decisions that I live with. My therapist told me to stop calling myself stupid. I would tell you what day of the 120 I was on, but I'm sure I was keeping track in the videos of the trip to Maine. So you're going to have to look there for the exact date. But that's not important. 88 seen me somewhere on the internet doing something, and she fell down the rabbit hole that is my life and ended up running across my phone number. The conversation wasn't about too much of nothing because most of the questions she asked were public knowledge, and I'm not big on going over something I posted when it would help me if you look. Random. Since my phone number has been public, I have received all kinds of calls from racist to outrageous. No, I didn't say that right. Since my phone number has been public, I have received all kinds of calls from racist to completely outrageous. But none of that moves me. I'm not too big on sharing some of the special moments I had, but let me let you in on my reasoning. I've answered the phone and been there to talk somebody back from the edge more than once, actually. But the number is unimportant. The fact that I was the only person they decided to call at the end moves me in a way words can't begin to explain. But let me get back to tell you this story before I start telling some of those stories, and that ain't what this book about. By the time I made it back to St. Louis, 88 had a thing for me. And before you ask, I told her I was on a 120-day fast from women, and she was still shooting her shot. When the first attachments came, I can't even hold you. I really thought I had finally ran across my first internet catfish experience. I did. You didn't see the pictures. I did. BBL, breast augmentation, and a tuck her and a pulled her. Add to it, she was at least 5'10" in tennis shoes and a little bit over 200 pounds. The shit didn't look real. Nah, for real. I can't even say for sure how many days passed while this back and forth with 88 went before I made it to day 88. But what I do know for sure is I finished writing a diary of a broken heart before that. I can't say if all the attachments she sent and the freaky conversations that went with them had anything to do with it. But I'm not saying that it didn't either. Clear the business first, entertain the nonsense after. Did I tell you 88 was a stewardess? Well, if I didn't, please keep that in mind for later because I swear, for Lord, it's gonna come back up. At the same time, all this is going on, I moved into my friend's boarding house, and that was a whole nother level of unfortunate and interesting. I don't blame him for anything that happened because he warned me. Like he warned me, and he apologized before I ever moved in. I only mention that because when I did make it back from the main trip, the nonsense was in full swing. I'm talking about nonsense in full motion. When I left, I lived with a drug addict couple, a drunk, a moron, and a color guy. It sounds like the beginning of a joke, but I'm serious. By the time I made it back, the female drug addict had stolen and pawned the TV in the day room of the boarding house, regardless of the fact that it wasn't hers. Add to it, it wasn't nothing but a 40 inch. And that was the telltale sign that addiction is real. She had also pawned her husband's car the day before we left and told him it got stolen. I do not get in people's business. He married her for better or worse. Ah, the only thing important, this only important because their room was right next to mine. And by the grace of God, my friend put her out after he checked the cameras and him out a couple days later, which freed up a whole section of the house for me, Barry, EJ. It didn't take long for me to shut up shop and get life moving, and that's exactly what I did. I also took a few minutes to get to know the drunk, the moron, and the color guy. And when I say my life is a series of unfortunate, interesting events, it had nothing on theirs. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put that up. I'm gonna. I'm gonna put that up. Y'all don't need no more of that. What? I'm working on it. Or you in the military? Man, it's a Nike. This is a Nike Tech jumpsuit. Right? What? It got a pocket right here, man. You know what I'm talking about? It got a pocket right here. Hell no, I ain't in the military. I don't want to die for my country. I don't want to die for my country. Right? Forgive me. I don't. I don't want to die for my country. I asked that question yesterday, and I had this on. I got a couple of these. The crazy part is, I stay in the country, so it's fitting that I have on. I run into people in camouflage all the time. They like, you going hunting? No, I bag my prey, gang. Man, you too. No, Courtney, we need them. I need to help them. I need to introduce them to me. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. I know it did. I give everything away anyway. Oh, love y'all.